What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video, and I'm starting it off with a banger. I'm in front of the what do you call it, the dump. This is nuts. Anyway, random side quest. I'm lost and I'm door dashing. I've made about 60 bucks tonight, but I'm lost. I got taken all the way into St. Pete, and again, I got lost on my route. Today is still Saturday. I filmed the video yesterday. It's probably not uploaded though. And yeah, I'm outdoor dashing for the first time, and it's pretty solid. I've made 60 bucks tonight, and I haven't been out all that long. It's pretty cool experience, but I wanted to pull out the camera because I haven't filmed at all today. I didn't knock any doors. I haven't done anything other than I went to the gym, hit the sauna, and then I also hit a workout early in the day. Come on. And now I'm out door dashing. So yeah, very random day, if I do say so myself. But we're cool in it. I think I'm next to a racetrack or something because I hear cars ripping, but I don't see anything. I'm definitely next to a racetrack, but yeah, I wanted to film something for you guys because I haven't filmed all day. I watched some videos on communication by Matt Abrams and Andrew Huberman. It was a podcast, but today has been a pretty good day. I definitely need to get out and knock some doors. Bro, what? Alright, we got an order. So, yeah, I'm out in the middle of bum F nowhere, and I'm trying to get back to my zone, but as you guys can see, it's not working out too well. I can't think right now. My mind's in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and trying to get back home and make some money, but I got an order for Wing House, so I'm heading to that right now. And yeah, I think, all right, so yesterday I forgot to update you guys. I hit 12 doors, one conversation. So you guys can run the numbers on that. Not very good to hit 12 doors and only get one combo. It's not the best, but that's progress. I hit 12 doors, and I was scared at first. Now I'm pretty comfortable, and I've been talking to ChatGPT and having chat help me craft like objections. Like, so because there's a ChatGPT talking version, and I talk to it like it's a prospect, and it's helping me speak and speak these objections. Because one of the things Matt Abrams said was, you need to talk, and you can't just think of it. No one ever got good at writing by reading books about writing. You get good at writing by writing. So that's exactly what I was doing. I was talking and trying to get uncomfortable and try new ways to say things and new objections, because I want to get good at this stuff. I want to get good at speaking, communication, and selling. And all of those are very important to do that job of selling, speaking, or the art of communication, and then obviously selling. And selling is really just informing. And that's what it was helping me do, and I'm very glad that I figured out I could do that, because it's going to help me out a lot. I want to work on my presentation again and speak it out with ChatGPT, but I haven't done that. I've been on the road. I'm going to try and hit $100. Or no, I'm not going to try. I'm going to hit $100 and then go in for the night. It's about 12 o'clock right now, so it's pretty late. but we're going to stay out till we hit 100 and then head in. So that is the plan. I will talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? Listening to Kanye West. About 1 o'clock. I'm in the exact same spot I was at when I talked to you guys last. I'm going back into my area. What's that smell? And yeah, I'm going back to my area. I'm not in my zone. But I just delivered two orders since I last talked to you guys. I'm sitting at like 80 something, trying to hit that big triple digit 100, and then I'm going up for the night. Today is my first time door dashing, and it's not bad. I don't know what I was all googity about. It's pretty chill. You just drive around, as I'm talking, I'm getting an order at Wingstop. Alright. So, literally in the same exact spot I got an order, I just got another one. So, we're heading to Wingstop, but yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. I don't know why I thought it was so bad, but it's pretty chill. You're just listening to music. I need to stop talking in third person. I'm just listening to music and cruising and going around town. It's pretty chill. It's not the most fun job ever, but if you enjoy like being alone and just chilling, then it's not a bad job. I don't mind because I can just get into the groove and relax. But for some, you may explode just sitting in the car alone by yourself, listening to music. But it's pretty chill. And then when I do door-to-door, it's the exact same thing. I just sit in the car, dead silent, and I just go to different doors and knock. But I'm pretty alright with being alone. Not everyone is. But we're on the road. Gonna get some more orders. Talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? Give me a minute. So, we're at $94 on the dash. I'm back in like my city where I live. I'm waiting for one more order and that should clear me for the night. I gotta get some gas. I'm tired. It's 2 o'clock. I'm just banging orders out, cruising, listening to music. But we are almost done. Literally. One more order. But I gotta get back to my zone. Actually, I'm in the zone, so now I'm just waiting for an offer. But I do need gas pretty badly. As you can see, tank is on almost E. So I'm gonna gas this baby up. This money literally is gonna leave me break even on the day. Or, no, technically I profited on the day, but it's a big long reason why I technically didn't profit on the day. Anyway, it's alright as long as we're break even on the day, and then tomorrow everything will be profit, I think. Other than gas, or no, everything should be profit. But yeah, I'm just getting my bread up while I do door-to-door sales because it's commission only. You don't get paid to walk around. So if you don't make any sales or land any appointments, you're gonna go broke, and I gotta do something right now to make some money. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, guys. Not gonna lie, guys, a little $100 day, even though it's not a lot of money and it's not online business money, it still feels good because I haven't made any real money since I quit my job. And it feels good to have some security knowing I'm making money and doing something good. And in my opinion, I believe that whether you're making money through a business or a job, it's all good because it's positive, right? If you were talking to me a couple of years ago, I would have been telling you how silly you were and stupid because you're going to a job and working and it's stupid. But that's how strong my beliefs were about entrepreneurship. I thought if you worked a job, you were just silly. And you were a rat, as I would call it, a government rat. But again, it's one of those things where you've got to have money to make money. And it just feels good knowing I have some money now. Not that I didn't have much before, but now I have some cho coming in, and I'm gonna be doing this every day, so it's like having a normal job. And then once I get the door-to-door kicked off and I'm actually landing some appointments, that's gonna bring in a commission as well. But right now I'm in that position where I'm not getting any commission yet, and I'm not getting any answers at the door. I'm knocking doors and no one's home or people aren't answering. So it sucks. And then in the business, I've been so out of it this last week because of the door-to-door. My client sent me over the VSL and I'm kind of just skimping over it. It looks solid though. It's just I've been kind of ignoring it, and I know it's wrong because of what I promised, and I'm still trying to do that, but I'm trying to run a business. I'm trying to do door-to-door sales. I'm trying to do all these different things, and it's not an excuse, but you only got so much time in a day. Or like right now, it's 2 o'clock. I still have to go to bed and then wake up somewhat early, put in a workout, go back out into the car, do door-to-door for a couple hours at least, and then make money on DoorDash. And then where's the time to work on my business? And that's what I'm talking about. The time is just very tight, and I'm trying to make it all work. I love the door-to-door, even though I haven't done anything with it. Just getting out, communicating, talking to people. I've always had really bad communication, and I know I've talked about this before, and I've always wanted to have good communication, and this is that pillar that if I stick to it, I'm going to get that communication, and I'm going to learn the skill of selling. And if you can sell, you can do anything. And the commission's nice. The commission could honestly replace me even running a business. But at the same time, I like the online business because you're at home, you're on your computer. You don't have to drive around and go sell to people in person. So at this point, I'm kind of like, do I just do DoorDash and online business? But I want to do the door-to-door, and I don't want to skimp out on it because I know there's big opportunity here, and it's a great company to be working under. But yeah, I went from having no opportunity to a ton of opportunity, and it happened very fast, and now it's hard to pick because right now the business generates zilch, a fat zero, because we haven't landed any clients. And if I put all my effort into it, obviously we're gonna land a client. I think we could land a client right now, but it really just depends on what I want. Do I want to take this serious? Do I want to land a client? Or do I want to take door-to-door serious? Do I want to land him a client? Obviously I want to do it all, but you can only do so much in a day, as I just said, and I don't know, I'm just figuring it out. But I'm in a Walmart parking lot like a robot. As you guys can see, it's 2 o'clock. I'm waiting for an order. I'm not going to sit around and waste gas. Usually I'm driving around wasting gas, but not right now. I spent way too much on gas in these last couple of days, but I've been all around town. And that's one thing I am enjoying about door-to-door and DoorDash. I get to see new areas in my city. I didn't get out much when I was younger, and even when I got older, like 9th, 10th grade, I kind of stayed. Even now, I stayed in the same area. I never really did much, explored. So I'm seeing a lot of new areas and new cities within the city I already live in, or the county. And it's weird because I've lived in the county for so long, since the day I was born, and there's still new places I'm seeing. And then I went out to Tampa to do door-to-door, and I haven't been out in Tampa much, and I live in Florida, not right down the road, but it's only 30 minutes away, and I've barely seen Tampa. Tampa's a place I'd consider moving for like a long-term thing. It'd be pretty cool. Where am I? I'd definitely move to Tampa, though. And Tampa's got a lot of people who do exactly what I'm doing, the online business. So it's a good opportunity to... Alright. It's a good opportunity to network and meet new people. I can see how networking is so important. You can really meet some cool people and learn some cool things. I actually talked to a sales rep within the company I'm working with, and he was telling me about a story, and his story lines up a lot like mine, if not harder. And he actually offered to come talk on the channel, so maybe I'll get him on the channel one day and we'll talk about some sales stuff, some business. But yeah, networking is important because you can learn a lot of new stuff and meet a lot of people who can take you very far and take you farther than you would have gone on your own. They can give you a lot of those shortcuts and show you this and that you may have not known on your own, or if you did learn it, it would have took you years. And really, I'm just going through a lot of new realizations. Networking, life. I'm learning how to speak to people, how to just do good things for my future. 26 miles per gallon. I heard someone say a Urus gets 8 miles per gallon. I saw it on Pierre Corey's YouTube channel because he just bought a Urus and he said the Urus gets 8 miles per gallon. That's nuts. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm just going through a lot of new realizations, learning some new things, and learning about life and business and how to become better. One thing the sales coach / manager said is that sales is self-improvement. Every day you should be trying to become a better version of yourself, and that couldn't be any farther from the truth. And I'm so used to that because I'm an entrepreneur and because I'm in business. That's all we do. Is if you're not improving, then you're just sitting stagnant and you're not progressing in life. I feel like life is about progression. If you stay the same for 7 years, well, what's it worth? Nothing changed. I feel like progression is what makes life worth it, because when you look back, it feels amazing. You don't know what to think other than to feel good, because you can look back and say, I went from this to that. And every time I've progressed, it's come from a position of discomfort. And I've talked about that so much. Get some discomfort. You got to do hard things. Anytime you do something hard, that is where you're going to see the most growth. And it sucks to do, guys. I cannot tell you guys any different about this. I'm going through the most uncomfortable stage of my life right now, or for the last 2 months. I quit my job. I bought a passport, which the passport really doesn't apply to this, but bought a passport. I actually was supposed to go get my papers checked for my passport today. I missed the meeting, but so I gotta go do that, and then once those get sent out, I get my passport. But anyway, I've been in the most uncomfortable part of my life for this last couple of months. I quit my job. I was in I wouldn't say the worst place, but I was in a pretty low spot. and I couldn't get out of it. I was just stuck. That's the only way I can explain it. It was like a dark cloud was over me. I was just negative, didn't want to do anything, didn't want to chase my goals. And for the last, or for like at least a month, I just wasn't doing anything. And it sucks because you're working hard and you're doing all this, and then it just disappears like that. And then what do? It's hard to get out of. And what ended up happening was I quit my job during this like low point, and that's when things started to go up. I don't know if it was God. It was definitely God telling me something, but it was a bad point, and I changed one thing and everything's becoming better, and I'm very uncomfortable right now. Life is not comfortable at all. I can't sit down and just think and relax. No, life is go, 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 go right now, and I need to drive. I'm getting no orders. And it's just go, 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 go right now, and it sucks. Because it's uncomfortable. It's not what I'm used to. And where you see the most growth is usually that discomfort spot. There's so many cars parked in this Walmart. Is everyone door dashing? Holy crap. There's probably like 8 door dashers in this parking lot. But it's just uncomfortable. It sucks. But I know what the path leads to if I stay uncomfortable. Knocking on doors is like the worst. If you guys are introverts, or what would it be? Yeah, introverts. I would say I'm pretty introverted. I've never been an extrovert person. But door-to-door sales is the opposite. You're knocking on doors, getting rejected. Life is not good, but it's good, if that makes sense. Because if you're doing door-to-door and you're doing well, you're making good money, and you're getting rejection, and then at a certain point, the rejection isn't even scary. It doesn't hurt. And that part doesn't suck. But in the beginning, for me, because I'm an introvert, and life is, I've always lived it on like turtle mode. I keep a shell on. It keeps you away from everything. And the thing is now that I'm in door to door, it's so uncomfortable walking up to the doors, talking to people, but it's gonna give me a skill that not many people have. One that's selling. These are the people we're selling to are lukewarm. They're not warm, ready to buy, but they're warmish. And one, I'm selling to a warmish audience, but I'm learning how to sell. I'm learning how to speak, how to articulate, how to communicate. Even though those are all the same thing, there's a lot that goes into communicating. Body language, the visual part. So again, body language, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, a lot goes into communication. It's not only words. And I'm building these skills from doing this. And if you guys know, if you can speak, and if you can speak to anyone and get yourself into doors, again, opportunity will never leave your side. Or this McDonald's is bumping probably with door dashers. Opportunity will never leave your side versus the guy who's introverted and can't speak. And if you always live like a victim and say, oh, but I'm an introvert and I can't do this and I can't do that, then you're never going to reach your potential. You just won't. Life was not cut out for the victims and the naysayers and the people who say I can't. I used to be like that, and at times I still am. But I've realized over time that the most growth and the closest you're going to get to success is actually going towards success. So how do I explain this deeper? Or a way I can put this to where you can understand is, you can watch all the Andrew Tate videos you want, you can watch all the business videos you want, but the most experience and the most growth you're going to get from any kind of business or entrepreneurship is going to be you actually doing it. And this could look different for everyone. But start going into people's Instagram DMs and messaging them about whatever service you offer. Pick a service that you want to do, whether it's an agency. There's so many different kind of agencies you can run. There's so many different kinds of businesses you can run. You don't even have to run an online business. But the point is, start something. You got to do something to improve. You can't just read all the books and do all this random stuff. You've got to go in and actually do something. And that's where I've seen the most improvement and the most growth. When I just stopped reading the books and actually did something with the skill I learned and am still learning. I've been learning copywriting for a couple months, probably 6-7 months. But the most growth I've seen in copywriting wasn't from the books. It was from actually using the skills. So whether that be copying a swipe file of an old advertisement by an old copywriter who wrote killer ads, or whether it be did I just lose my phone? Yep. Oh, bro. Or whether it be a mock-up not swipe file. Where's my phone? Shoot, brother. My phone is in the crack of death. Or whether it be, I gotta get into a parking lot. Or whether it be a mock-up ad for a client you want to work with. It could be anything, but it's the act of doing it that really gives you the progress that you want. Because I've read, I don't know how many copy books, and I'm going to be honest, they're good. I would definitely recommend it when you know nothing about the skill. But you're going to see the most benefit from actually writing copy. And it's not fun, obviously. It sucks balls. Your copy is gonna suck. People are gonna look at it and be like, bro, what is this rash on a page? But that's how it is. And if you accept that it's gonna be bad, it's gonna turn out a lot better than what you think. Right? You're not gonna be the best copywriter in 2 days, and that was something I've struggled to understand at times. Is I felt like I had to be the best copywriter alive to write copy, but you're never going to be a killer as a starting copywriter. It's just, bro, what the heck? It's just not going to happen. And the main issue is we all believe we got to be the best right off the rip. But here's the thing. How does one get good without actually doing it? It's impossible. You gotta do it. And the quicker you start doing it and failing and doing bad work, the faster you're gonna get to that outcome you want. Literally, guys, it took me like 2 days of outreach to land a client. Now, the issue was, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I always was like, yeah, I want to land a client and run a business of copywriting. And honestly, working with a client is giving me the exact reasons why I didn't want to do it from the start. That's not to say client work is bad, but I'm one of those where I like to do it my way and like know exactly what we're gonna do. And then when you're working with a client, they want it done their way, and if they don't understand marketing and copywriting and all these skills, then it can turn into a pile of garbage really fast, because now you guys are battling ideas. And that's not happening with me, but I know I perform a lot better under my own, like, writing, when I'm writing for my own thing, my own ad, my own landing page. I know it's going to turn out a lot better because it's for me and I know exactly what I want out of it. And it sucks, but that's a hard truth to come by and understand, that you've just got to do it. Guys, I landed a client in 2 days. Shoot, caught flying. In 2 days, I landed maybe 3 days of outreach on Instagram, and I ended up with a client. And it wasn't hard. I literally asked a one-line question. Do you offer a low-ticket program? That was all I asked. And I sent maybe 50 DMs in all. And then I stopped outreaching after I landed him, because that first client, you want to learn. And that was all it took. And all this time, I was like, I don't know how to get a client, I don't know how to make money, I don't know how to do this. And 2 days of me just outreaching landed me a client. And it's not hard. And guess what? I got more experience doing that than watching any outreach video, any video on how to land a client, anything like that. Didn't teach me what I just did. What taught me was just doing it. And that's my main point, is you just gotta do it. It sucks. It's gonna feel uncomfortable. You're gonna be garbage at it, but you're gonna make progress, and you're gonna become better as you do it. And when you accept that you're a beginner and that you're gonna progress and you're not gonna be the best like that, that's when you start to see progress. But when you're doubtful and saying, oh, I suck and this looks garbage and I should be at this level, yeah, of course it's going to be terrible. Your mindset is off, and your writing's off because your mindset's off, or your sales are off because your mindset's off. Mindset is everything, guys. Really, if there's one thing I could pass on to everyone in business or new to business, because a lot of owners probably already understand this, your mindset will make or break you, truly. If you don't have a good mindset, you're cooked. You will not last long in this game. This game is what it sounds like. It's a game. And you have to try and level up in every way you can. And the first way, that first part that you need to fix instantly is your mindset. You need to rewire it for positivity. As hard as it is, I still struggle with it. And gratitude, you've got to literally hardwire that into you. You've got to hardwire that hardworking attitude in you, that never take no for an answer mindset, because in business it's going to suck. There's no question about it. It doesn't matter if you're making $10 million a month. You're still going to have issues. Your life isn't going to be perfect. And when you're at $0 a month, guess what? It's probably easier. And you would think the guy making $10 million a month is going to be all happy and everything, but probably not. And this is just my opinion on it, but probably not. And the issue is, if your mindset's cooked, you're going nowhere. Because what's happened to me a lot of times is every different business model I've started was a mindset issue. Because I wasn't making money, I thought I needed to try a new business model. Or because I didn't see results, I thought I need to go to a business model where I can see results fast. And my mind was chasing this dopamine. Chasing. And telling me, all right, you need to switch business models. This one doesn't work well because you're not making money fast. And it was really just a mindset issue and a patience issue. And a patience issue comes from your mind. And if you can switch your mind and get that delayed gratification, become patient, and enjoy the process, you're never going to have an issue. And I want to make another point. Almost every business model works. I don't care what anyone says. Almost every business model works. There's not one business model that does not work. A lot of people will tell you, oh, this is the best business model to start in 2025, or this is the best to do in 2024, 2023. They all work. You just gotta be hungry, really. You can run an agency right now and run it up to $100,000 a month. You can run an e-com brand and run it up to $100,000 a month. You can run affiliate marketing and run it up to $100,000 a month. It's whatever you enjoy and whatever suits you the best. E-com, I would say, is probably the quickest if you understand marketing, and really if you just understand marketing. If you don't, it's going to be hard, but you're going to make money. You're just going to make money and not really understand it. An agency, I would say, is probably going to be your hardest, because you definitely need to understand marketing. Especially if you're doing like social media marketing, you've got to have a grasp on marketing. A lot of people, I think, are running agencies who have no clue what they're doing, and I may be one of them, honestly, but I believe I have a pretty good understanding of marketing. But again, that's my belief. It's biased. It's me, Christian, talking about this. But everyone, I feel like, teaching these business models like agencies and e-com, the reason they teach is because they're either not good at it or they make more money with the coaching. And for the most part, it's number two. They make more money with coaching. But half these guys that coach these business models don't even do them anymore. You got to think. Half these guys are just coaches. Really, everyone is a coach. And really, if you want to make a lot of money fast, I would probably say go into coaching. But I don't believe in coaching to its full extent. I believe if you're a good coach, you've got the proof, you've done it long enough, go ahead, coach, make the big bucks, because you've proved your value, you've earned it. But there's a lot of these coaches out here who have been in marketing as long as I have, and they're out here telling you how to run an agency, and I don't believe that's right, because if you've only been in the agency business for a year, what do you really know? It's slim to none. But I always get on these side tangents. Back to what I was talking about. You can make money with any business model, coaching, whatever the case may be. And you would be surprised what you could coach people on. You can pretty much coach someone on anything. How to drive, how to talk, how to sell, how to run a business, how to run a health business, how to run a Turo business. There's coaching on everything, but the issue is the coaching business is really saturated. But saturation is good. Everyone will tell you, oh, no, saturation bad because everyone's in it, and now you're not going to get any customers. If you guys understand marketing, understand business, you would know saturation is like where you see the most. That's the best market to be in, because all you got to do is separate yourself with one thing, and now you've just eaten up a whole part of the market. But saturation is amazing. It's definitely hard as a beginner because you don't really understand the unique mechanisms and how to separate yourself from everyone else. But when you do understand that, it's easy. For example, let's say there's so many fitness coaches out there, right? How do you separate yourself? You're all selling the same program. You're all selling the same chest workout, leg workout. What makes you different? And really, with a personal brand, it's who you are as a person, how you teach it, and who you are as a person. And then also the business, it could be different, like the way you run it, but it's not what you're saying, it's how you say it, right? And then who you are as a person. People buy from other people, and why are they going to buy from you? Because of the way you put it, how you put something versus the next guy. And when you understand how to do that and how to differentiate yourself from the next guy, it makes your opportunity a lot bigger. It's no longer a battle of stealing his customers, but finding your own. Because your customers are, right now, they're on their phones looking for your product. You're just not in their face right now saying, hey, I've got what you need. And the best way to do that is to create content for your target customer. And this could be for any niche or any business model. It could be for e-com, it could be for coaching, it could be for a pool business. You've got to create content for your ideal customer. And your ideal customer, you've got to figure out, who do you want to buy your product? Who do you want to see your product? And when you can figure that out, it makes your life a lot easier, because it's no longer guesswork. The content you make is directly for this target customer, and it makes, again, your life light work. Because now you're not making all this random content and stuff that's just silly and stupid. You're making it directly towards the person who needs to see it to buy it. Because your customer, as I said, they're on their phone right now looking for your product. They just haven't seen you and haven't seen your product. And obviously I'm making it sound simpler than it is, but it's simple, it's just not easy. Oh, switch zones. I guess we'll switch zones. It's simple, not easy, right? Simple and easy, people do get confused. Simple is simple. It's not hard. Easy means you can do it with your eyes closed. And it's pretty simple though. All you gotta do is create content for that target customer. They need to resonate with the content you make, and then eventually provide enough value with this content to get them to buy. And when you can do that, you get cash in your wallet. Now, here's the thing. You're going to look at me and say, well, why haven't you done that? And I'm taking a different route. Everyone's journey is different. And this is just what I've realized and what I've learned. I don't want to sell coaching. Everyone will tell you get into coaching. Everyone coaches, but I don't believe that's my route yet. I will get into coaching when my time's ready. But everyone is a coach. And I do not want to be like everyone, and I do want to learn a business that not everyone's doing. I don't want to be a coach if everyone's a coach. And I want to coach something when I know it enough that I can guarantee you make $10,000, $20,000, whatever I'm promising you, and whatever the business model is. I want to know for sure I can do it for you. Or be so confident in myself with my skills that I know I can generate this result for you. But I'm not going to coach if I'm not in the point to coach. I want to learn a business model, learn a skill, and get really good at that skill. And that's what I'm doing. I'm learning marketing and learning sales. Those are like the best skills I would say to learn, and I'm going to learn them, and I'm going to make a lot of money with them. And I'm going to prove to the online business world and to everyone that you do not need to coach and run a coaching offer and do all this BS to make a lot of money. All you need is dedication, learn a skill, and watch the cash flow. I believe you do not need a coach to make a lot of money. And right now the internet says otherwise, because everyone's a coach and everyone's making all their money from coaching. I don't want to be like that, and I'm not going to. Shoot, am I about to end up on the beach? I am. Yeah, I don't want to be like that. That's not my goal, and that's not my route. And I know I'm on a random rant. I'm pretty tired, and I'm just talking my head off because I'm sitting in this car, haven't talked to anyone, and I haven't made any videos for you guys, so made a video for you guys today, so I'm trying to fill up the space. But I'm grinding. just like everyone else. And I think a lot of people in the online business world aren't doing what I'm doing. And again, this could be a biased opinion that only I believe. But I don't believe a lot of people are out here really hustling like I am. And there's probably guys who are hustling way harder than me as well. And for those of you who are doing that, props to you. But there's not a lot of people out here hustling like me and you and everyone else. Everyone's kind of sitting around. And I don't believe a lot of these guys' stories anymore and how they came up. I don't. The internet has kind of become a lie, and it's embarrassing and kind of silly. That's the truth. That's what the internet is. It's not all truthful. Holy, these windows are getting fogged up from me just sitting here talking. But yeah, the internet's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's a lot of BSers on there, and that's not who I'm trying to be like. I'm trying to give you guys the real deal spiel and show you guys the real reality, because life has not been all sunshine and rainbows for this entrepreneur right here. It's been pretty crappy, but I've enjoyed it. Will I enjoy it in the moment? Probably not. I'm probably like, frick this, get me out of here, I'm tired of this. But I know in a month or in a week or in a day, I'm going to say, yeah, I was very thankful for that. That was great. And life's great. Every day above ground, as Pitbull said, is a great day. To get to experience this and grind and work hard and chase something, you're never going to get it back. And the art of chasing it makes it so enjoyable. It's going to be the journey that was the enjoyable part, not it's going to be the journey, not the result, the destination. And that's really what I'm looking forward to, is when I reach that 10K number and really do it big for my family and for everyone around me. And I will. I'll do it for you guys. I'll do it for everyone. And I'm gonna enjoy it. Guys, check out this view. I'm on the beach. I'm trying to find offers, but I'm just not getting any right now. Oh, I got one. Let's go. I can finally finish off this night. That's funny. Like, I'm not getting any offers and I get an offer. So, I guess I'll talk to you guys while I do this. Like I was saying, I was about to end the video, but this is a dream right here. I'm riding on the beach. I want to live on the beach. And what's the best way to get yourself living on the beach? To go on the beach, look at the properties, look at the people, look at the wealth. There's a lot of wealth. And for me, it's inspiring. I look at a lot of these nice houses and I say, how do I get like them? Why do they have it and I don't? And then there's going to be some people who are saying, F the rich, they suck, they can do this, they can do that. I don't believe the rich are bad. Not all. Is there some bad rich? Obviously, there's some bad poor people. There's some bad middle class. Everyone's bad in some way. We all have our bad sides, but I think the rich are smart. And I'm going to be one of them. I don't think the rich are any different than the poor. The rich just did something different, right? That may not be true. We'll see it through me, but I don't believe the rich are any different than me and you. Everyone has the chance to become rich. It's just whether you actually do it or not. And it's not some secret spell. It's just hard work. You've got to fail at a lot of things before you get that Rolls Royce, before you get that property on the beach. And I think that's what a lot of the rich did. And some of them might have got an inheritance or some passed down, but a lot of them worked their butt off, just like me and you, and they just did it longer, and they figured something out that worked, and they kept doing it. Just like Alex Hormozi says, find something that works, and then keep doing it. And then once that stops working, like, do more. And then after do more stops working, then you make stuff better. But I don't even like considering the rich, because we're all rich. We're rich, one, with faith, with God, and then two, we're all rich. We just got to go out and get ours, really. There's nothing different. Everyone will hate on the rich, but they didn't do anything magic. They just worked hard, and they get to enjoy what they worked hard for, as anyone should. You should definitely enjoy what you put your, I wouldn't say your life, but sacrifice a lot of your time for. I definitely believe that. And they don't know anything. Some of them might know something different, but really it was, again, just a numbers game. They put in the work, they put in the effort. And I'm gonna be on the beach, I'm gonna have properties, I'm gonna have all the cars I want, but I don't even think the end goal is to be rich. I'm gonna be rich, and I think, really, if you want me to be honest, saying I want to get rich is so cringe. I've said it so many times, I think it's so cringe. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna get rich. I want to just be rich. I hate the word. I hate that word, because it just, okay, you're rich, now what? That's how I look at it. Like, yeah, you got all the money in the world, but now what? What do you do? I think life is more than just getting rich. It's about a journey of progress and learning, and like building skills, character development. That's really what life is about. It's not just about getting rich. Getting rich is just a part of the character development, if you do it right. And no one knows the right way. Everyone's got a different path. You've got to figure out your path that works for you. My path isn't going to work for you. I'm going to tell you right now. Don't take my path. Oh, shoot. Don't take my path. You take my path, you're going to end up cooked. But you're going to learn a lot, too. I wouldn't trade my path for anything, because it's taught me so much in such little time. I'm very grateful for my journey and my path, but I don't know if I'd wish it on anyone. But it's been awesome. It's been hard, but it's been awesome. And I'm gonna be that Eman Gadji, that TJR, that guy who makes it. And then you look back at my videos and you see these stupid videos there. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna look back and be like, bruh, that video was so silly, why did I post that? But it's gonna be a memory, because this is my life. This is a journey, a journal in itself. Just the YouTube, it's a journal. Not many people will have this, and I've got this for my kids to see, for my family. I can host a party and look back at these videos and say, guys, look, this was me. Silly. 19 years old, didn't know crap, sitting in a car door dashing at 2:58 p.m. And now look, we're sitting in my mansion right now because I knew I was going to make it, because I worked hard and I did what I said I was going to do. That's going to be the reality. Right now, I'm that guy right now that just looks stupid. I'm going to be honest. You'll see him on TikTok or YouTube, those guys who you're like, all right, he's posting all this content and doing all these videos, but is he really going to make it? And then a year later, you see his content of him in his car, and he made it. And no one really believed it. But hope you guys, or not hope you guys, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. I'm going to hit this McDonald's. I got an order to grab, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? This is the end of the dash. I got my last order done. Ended the night off on $104. I'm exhausted. It's 3:30. I'm gonna hit hay. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace, guys.